The morgue is the only place in this hospital at which there is no emergency, a senior technician told me on my first shift. That advice is etched into my brain every shift, 20 years into the job. Tonight, just like every shift, I walk around, make sure nothing's out of place, then retreat to my call room and lock the door. My phone rings. A doctor upstairs requests a transfer for an unfortunate patient who coded half an hour ago. I ask him about the paperwork. He tells me to get my ass up here and do my job. I hang up the phone. The poor soul's already been dead, so obviously it is no emergency. My job is not the most important one in the hospital, but I do have principles and dignity. Mutual respect is the bare minimum if we are to work together, so I won't tolerate that. My phone rings again. A coroner requests to transfer a body, to keep it for some experts to examine further in the morning. She's nice, so I open the cold room for her to transfer the corpse. The case is a little bit sensitive, so I've heard, but I don't really care. Locker 3, row D. We sign the paperwork, and I slam the cold room shut. My phone rings for a third time. Some faint voice asks me if I'm not curious about what happened to the body in locker 3D. I say no and hang up. Curiosity is not an emergency. Probably I will find out about the body in locker 3D on tomorrow's newspaper. Not tonight. Someone knocks on my door. I glance at the security camera. No one is there. So there's no reason for me to get off my chair. Unseen entities are not an emergency. Something slams hard on the wall. I check the security feed. Locker 3D is wide open. Other lockers are ajar. The bodies are climbing out, growling, hissing. Some push themselves against the door, trying to escape the cold room. Good luck with that, I smirk. Fluids and body parts fling across the room. The morning team and the experts are going to have a fun day. Reanimated corpses, though, are not an emergency. I yawn and quickly fall asleep. My phone alarm rings. It's 7 a.m. The experts arrive, all in hazmat suits, some with guns. They barge in, pin down the corpses with swift efficiency, and drag the bodies onto autopsy tables. I love watching them work. I always tell my coworkers, in case of an apocalyptic event, I want to be with these guys and gals. Right now, it's not my job to be with them, though. The morning team arrives at 8 a.m. I show them the monitor. They see that the experts are not done yet, so we have some cups of coffee together. I quickly jot down last night's event in the logbook and conclude by only 2 words. No emergency.